A spectacular side and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at small forward. Now here's Fultz, stolen by Winslow. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Out to Brooks. Pass to Winslow. Dishes it to Morant. Feeds to Valanciunas. Isaac with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. Fultz with the ball. Isaac outside. No good from outside. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis.
Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017. 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Fournier against Valanciunas. Here's Fultz. Passes to Isaac. Just 5 to shoot. And he lays it straight in.
And with Isaac, there is a lot to like. He could be a huge two-way forward for this team.
Right, Greg. A modern NBA big has got to develop a consistent perimeter game, which Isaac is working on. This guy's a big-time finisher right now. So with that frame and that age, this guy's upside absolutely tremendous.
Kept alive. Pass to Gordon. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
To the right side. Here's Morant. And that one goes long.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Kicks it out to Gordon. There's the dish to Fournier. Vucevic trying to get open. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
As an NBA player, I think you have to be willing to embrace contact, and Evan Fournier does it right there.
Both good from the line that time. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. There's the pass to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Fournier passes to Fultz. Back to Fournier. The offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here's Morant. Kicks it to Winslow. Morant against Fultz. Brooks outside. Isaac with the steal. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Fultz dishes to Fournier. Shoots over Winslow. And there are the Magic with another bucket. There's 1:40 left here in the opening quarter. Morant with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Morant, the bounce pass. Shoots over Vucevic. Jackson. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Now here's Gordon. Back to Fournier. It's tipped.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Morant finds Brooks. Morant against Gordon. Jackson passes to Morant. 5 on the clock. Drops in the tray. Morant's got 7.
And we've seen Morant make strides in this area. Now you have to take that three-point shot seriously.
On the wing, Isaac. Gordon inside, guarded by Jackson. Here's Fultz out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Rebounded by Valanciunas. The Grizzlies have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Jackson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Fournier. That one's off, still out of sync.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Grizzlies leading by just one. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Orlando, Ennis out there with Bamba. Then it's Carter Williams. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Augustine in at the point guard position. It's good. Clark's got the lead up to 3 now for Memphis.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Jones against Augustine. Out to the right wing. Back to Ennis. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Augustine, no luck. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Pass to Anderson. Here's Melton. On the wing, Jones. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Michael Carter-Williams.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Ross on the wing. To the middle. Puts it up from 12. Offensive rebound. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Well, this kind of activity speaks volumes. He's undersized, but DJ Augustine setting the tone by getting after the glass.
Here's Melton. Carter Williams covering. Memphis moving it around. Jones for 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, DA. Thank you. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Vucevic checked in for Augustine. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Passes it to Ross. To the inside, Vucevic, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Orlando making some changes. Gordon comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Ennis. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Brooks comes in for Melton. Pass to Jones. Brooks against Isaac. Brooks misses. Magic have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Carter Williams. Inside. Isaac against Jones. Count that one from Isaac.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
And that one is good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Now Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Isaac finds Vucevic. Here's Gordon. Isaac outside. The 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Brooks leading the charge. Jones for 3. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Brooks against Ross. To the left wing. Carter Williams, the pass to Gordon. Puts it up. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Memphis leading. Here's Clark. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
And that one falls for Clark. And Orlando making a change here. Augustine's checked in. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jackson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Justice Winslow comes in for Anderson. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now here's Ross. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And this is where Terrence Ross turns himself into a weapon. Drawing these fouls, getting to the free throw line. He is such an excellent free throw shooter.
And both free throws good for Ross.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Jackson against Vucevic. Out to Brooks. Pass to Winslow. Here's Clark. And a missed layup. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Grizzlies.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. And by just a fraction, and that'll...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And for Memphis, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Jackson drives in, and the dunk by Jackson.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Back to Fultz. Just 5 on the clock. Fournier passes to Vucevic. Over Valanciunas. And it's Vucevic missing.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
It's Morant with the drive. They recover it. Here's Brooks. Jackson trying to break free. Brooks misses.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Valanciunas. Jackson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies. Orlando with the ball. Vucevic the pass to Gordon. Over Valanciunas. And it's Gordon missing. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for the Magic. Ennis comes in for Isaac. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Gutteridge is checked in.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Back to Gordon. He kicks to Fultz. To the paint. And he banks in the layup.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Looking to get back on track here. And that's 2 points on the layup. Morant's got 9 points.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside. And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
Fultz with the ball. And the rejection by Jackson. There's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow. The Magic trail by 10. Passes it to Ennis. Left side, Gordon. Ennis kicks to Bamba. Goes back up. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And stolen by Gordon. Bamba dishes to Gordon. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Winslow, the pass to Jackson. And here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Second chance shot. Right wing. Memphis moving that ball around. Offensive rebound. Pass to Gutteridge. They shoot again. And Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here's Winslow. He's tightly guarded. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 12-point Memphis lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And up the court come the Magic on the break. Ennis has got the ball. He feeds it to Gordon. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Gordon's got 6.
Well, I love the concentration. Simply stated, when Aaron Gordon is this locked in, he is very difficult to deal with.
Morant. Winslow, the pass to Gutteridge. Back to Winslow. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. The Magic trail by 10. Augustine and Fournier are the backcourt tandem. Bamba is out there with Vucevic, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Good work there as it goes.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
Jones, the pass to Melton. He dishes it to Clark, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Well, Orlando shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. And the pass to Vucevic. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Jones kicks to Brooks. The putback, it's good on the putback.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Fournier pass to Augustine. With the putback, and Fournier able to finish.
Evan Fournier has an innate sense of where the basketball is going to come off the rim, and if you don't box him out, he's going to take great use of it.
Clark, the pass to Jones. Back to Clark. Here's the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Got a piece of it. Back to Augustine. Down low. Here's Bamba. Vucevic trying to get open. A second chance effort. Basket counts.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
And the shot is good.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Augustine. Second shot opportunity. Bamba. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, excellent pursuit of the basketball by Mo Bamba. Love his effort there.
Anderson outside. Jones in the post. Guarded by Augustine. Brooks dishes to Clark. The layup missed.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And Vucevic throws it down.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Melton passes to Anderson. Dishes to Clark. Rebound by the Magic. Bamba's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Augustine passes to Bamba. To the inside. Pass to Augustine. Back to Vucevic. Lock at 6. Augustine finds Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
He's showing he wants to be the man. Bamba has the hunger to step up in those big moments.
To the paint. The shot that time not on target. And Orlando will come the other way. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Gordon's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Terrence Ross comes in for Fournier. And it's Fulton for Augustine. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Anderson. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Milton. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball is right there.
The Magic again can't hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Jackson trying to break free. No good with the layup. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And finished off by Morant.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Isaac kicks to Gordon. Back to Isaac. Morant against Fultz. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Morant. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Gordon. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Brooks outside. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to...
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the arena earlier on. The action always in full swing near the French Quarter, and tonight is no different here in New Orleans, Louisiana. And as things get...
Hey, Kevin, Jrue Holiday is...
Terrific. David, thanks. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And then Ingram gets so much better when he gets that aggressive.
Inside, stolen by Ball. And here's the break. Here's Holiday. Rebounded by Jackson. Now Brooks outside Jackson to the wing right side. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. He kicks it to Winslow. taken away by Holiday. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And that one's good. Williamson.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
Pass to Winslow. And here is Brooks, guarded by Holiday. Now Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. High post try. And the shot goes down.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Lets it go from 11, and that one hits back iron. Pass to Morant. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Another shot out to Brooks. It's Morant in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And Brooks is good for 3. Brooks has got 7 points in the game.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Here's Ball. Banked in off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Ingram with it. Now guarded by Winslow. And Winslow pulls it down. Memphis leading. 3-on-3. Jackson finds Winslow. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. The pass to Valanciunas. And here's Favors. And now the Pelicans on the break. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Morant outside. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They trail by 1. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicole O'Malley comes in for Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Goes back up.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pelicans trail by 4. Ball feeling it out a bit. Doesn't go that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Over to the wing. Back to Jones. Count it. .11 seconds left in the first. Outside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And don't be surprised when it is that Lonzo Ball rises up like that. He can get it done.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
They've got Jackson. Jackson Hayes is out there with Hart. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Redick in at the shooting guard position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Here's Clark. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
Pelicans trail by 5. Here's Hart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Yes, that goes in.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Jones, no one around him. The Grizzlies with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Back to Okafor. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Jones for 3. Pelicans pull it in. And now the Pelicans on the break. Jackson's got the ball.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Okafor kicks to Redick. Back to Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
Yeah, Redick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
Kicks it out to Jones. Clark the pass to Jones. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Hart.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Some changes for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Hayes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick. Here's Holiday. Lays it up off the glass. Holiday's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans.
Great decision by Holiday to sprint towards the hoop for the high percentage shot inside.
Now here's Morant for 3.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for New Orleans.
And that one misses. Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for Frank Jackson. Good on the second free throw. Morant with it. The feed now to Jackson. Kicks it to Winslow. Passes it to Morant. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas. And the layup's good off the glass. Valanciunas has got his first 2 points.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Pelicans.
Ball against Morant. Here's Okafor. And the rejection by Valanciunas. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
With the second effort, Jackson dishes to Brooks. Second shot opportunity. Here's Valanciunas. It's Morant with the drop. And he can't bank that one in. Pelicans leading by 4. Here's Ball. And again, New Orleans has no luck. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Stolen by Ball. And Ingram with a clear path to the basket.
Lonzo's instincts on the defensive end paying off there. Just able to stay long and get that steal to start the break.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Williamson, the pass to Okafor. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans moving the ball around. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Morant passes to Winslow. Valanciunas with the ball from down low. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Winslow's shot is off.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And the second chance effort by Jackson.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, a competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They only had a couple of rough stretches as the... And that's a wrap with the third.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Jahlil Okafor.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
Morant scanning the floor. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got 7 points.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And Holiday, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Brooks with the bucket.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Now here's Ingram. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Brooks finds Morant. And a miss there on the triple.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Jackson gets the bucket.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Jones for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Jones has got his second basket of the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row. And one of the more unsung players included in the Anthony Davis trade, Josh Hart just continues to impress when given the opportunity.
A very much high character, hard-working player, and a lot more substance to his game. I also think it's interesting that in that deal, he came along with Lonzo Ball. So the two of them together accepting this new opportunity within the same roles for a new team.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. And Memphis also making a switch. Anderson's checked in. Jones for three. Cans it from downtown. Jones has got 6 points in the quarter.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break for the tie. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Hart laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Kicks it out to Jones for the lead. No good that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
On the wing, Jackson. And Jones pulls it down.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Launches it. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Jackson passes to Hart. Jackson drives in, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ingram's checked in. Brooks, the pass to Clark. Launches a three. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making some changes here. Zion Williamson's checked in for Melly. Holiday comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Clark with a wide open look. And again, Memphis no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
They get it back. Hayes. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And so Jackson nails both of them. New Orleans in the lead. Right side, Ball. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
It was so hard to knock Lonzo Ball off his center of gravity. That time, a good job of keeping his composure around the challenge.
The three from Morant buries the long-range jumper.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
3 quarters of play in a close game. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. That's the Pelicans' 5. But they recover it.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
And he gets the bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Oh, They own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Morant with a wide open look. No good with the triple.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Holiday dishes to Favors. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Well, Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
Morant passes to Winslow. And Anderson kicks to Morant. Shot clock at 5. And they get it, and finished off by Morant.
Gotta love watching Morant get after it. He goes all out. Tank, never on empty.
And it's Ball penetrating, and he makes that one. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Morant dishes to Anderson. A 3 ball. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Morant.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from 3-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
And it's Ball penetrating, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, he's got such a great handle and then can get up to speed quickly. Lonzo Ball with a nice drive.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies trail by 8. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Valanciunas. The 3 from Morant. They grab their own miss. That one, no good. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. And the dunk by Williamson.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Good on the 3-point shot.
The whole package. Morant gives you everything, including range.
Outside, Ball. Unloads from 9. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Morant against Ball. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Again, big guards. That helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
Morant outside. Stolen by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Drew Holiday is checked in for the Pelicans. 1:07 left in the 4th quarter. Ball against Morant. And it's Ball penetrating.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he did so.
And he is unable to get the second one. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Morant outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Ball with it. Now Valanciunas defending. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Brooks, the pass to Winslow. Holiday against Morant. Good!
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Now Ball. Lets it go with a three. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward spot. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot.
Oh, with unparalleled power and athleticism, Drummond makes dunking look so easy.
And it's Morant missing. And it's Sexton penetrating. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Sexton against Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. Sexton's shot is good. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Winslow kicks to Morant. And no good that time. Great D that time from Love. Here's Sexton. Love the pass to Drummond. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. Can't get the layup. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brooks dishes to Morant. Back to Brooks. Pass to Morant. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Stolen by Winslow. Morant kicks to Brooks. He dishes it to Winslow. Out to Morant. Lets it go from deep. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Stolen by Garland. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Morant outside. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Love the pass to Drummond. Here's Osman. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Justice Winslow. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And so he hits both. 1:50 left to play in the first. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Gutteridge, the pass to Clark. Makes it off the glass.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Windler. To the middle. Thompson inside. He's covered by Clark. Thompson with the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Melton, and he makes good on the layup.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Here's Windler. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Gutteridge, the pass to Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
To the right side. Pass to Osman. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Clark outside. Jones for three. Sinks the triple.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Windler. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Osman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Clark. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here's Clark. Good D by Thompson. And so it's Cleveland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, well, what's your take?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Windler in at the small forward. 2 points, that one goes. Porter's got his second bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Jones. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And Thompson sends it back.
But Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
From downtown, and again it's Memphis with the 3.
Well, he's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Garland dishes to Thompson. Pass to Garland. Back to Thompson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This is where Thompson feels comfortable, shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
Here's Jones. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's tied up with that one. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Brooks kicks to Jones. From outside the arc, Brooks misses. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And superb at just finding avenues to the bucket. When Sexton goes strong inside, he is hard to stop.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Jones finds Valanciunas. Jones in the post, the 17-footer. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Now, with the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
Jones, the pass to Winslow. Kicks it out to Jones. That one, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Love goes in, and there it is for him. And it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Brooks, the pass to Jones. Back to Brooks. Will it go? The Grizzlies with another miss. For Cleveland, they've gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Sexton kicks to Drummond. Back to Sexton. 6 to shoot. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Jones. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Brooks. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Cleveland.
Sexton against Morant. Sexton's shot is good.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Anderson passes to Morant. Here's Valanciunas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat.
The Grizzlies shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Valanciunas hits them both. The Cavaliers leading by 8. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant comes with the double team. Here's Windler. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Morant outside. Down low. Stolen by Thompson. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Osman, the pass to Windler. And so we wrap up the first half. Cavaliers ahead, ending the second quarter with a massive.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half, and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in this?
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Colin Sexton having an outstanding game. He had 12 points and 3 assists. And that'll...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Garland with it. Now Valanciunas defending. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, a good shot blocker who competes hard on defense. Defenders better think twice before trying Valanciunas.
And finished off by Morant.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
The pass to Osman. The feed to Drummond. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's Memphis on the break. Back to Winslow. Takes the three. It's good from long range. Winslow's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Stolen by Brooks. Passes to Valanciunas. Out to Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. No good from Valanciunas.
Well, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start for them. Kevin, this is sort of a boom or bust type player last year. Brooks is a major league streak shooter. I mean, and when he's on, he can carry your offense.
Kevin Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Memphis also making a switch. Melton's checked in.
And when you look at Brooks's game logs from last year, you're spot on. I mean, one night he might put up 30. The next night he might go for 6 or 7.
Yeah, Jay, but you need those explosive scorers on the roster. You know, I call him the Vinny the Microwave Johnson type. When he's hot, you ride him. When he's not, sub him. That's simple.
And it's Drummond missing.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Here's Valanciunas. Morant finds Valanciunas. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Love outside. Pass to Osman. No good there. Some solid defense from Clark.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
And it's Morant missing.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. This really hurt me.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Winslow. Morant outside. Shoots over Garland. The Grizzlies with another miss. And it's Love with the ball for Cleveland. They've led by as much as 10.
Terrific awareness from the skilled forward. I mean, you love finding the wide open man.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies' ownership were exploring relocation. Now the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027, with substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A. 1:10 left in the third. Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Porter kicks to Thompson. And it's Love penetrating. It's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Windler, the pass to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Good on both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. The pass to Morant. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. Sexton against Morant. The putback, and Clark is right there. Clark's got 6 points.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
It could go. No good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers lead by 7. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so here's Cleveland. They lead by 7. They've got Colin Sexton. Hands out there with Porter. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Well, he's shown great patience tonight. I mean, he went through a scoreless first half, but didn't get down on himself. I mean, now he's got it going.
Windler's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 7. And Brooks, here we go. And he banks in the layup.
This is what you like seeing. Brooks being aggressive and taking initiative there.
The Cavaliers shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. And Sexton slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Morant with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's Porter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And that one misses. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Nance. Brooks dishes to Anderson. Back to Brooks. He feeds it to Valanciunas. And it's Brooks in the corner. They get it back. And Valanciunas kicks to Brooks. Back to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. Memphis moving that ball around. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Memphis also making a switch. Jackson's checked in. Nance against Anderson. And here's Sexton. Shoots. Nice D from Brooks. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Passes it to Valanciunas. And again, Memphis no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Windler, the pass to Nance. Pass to Garland. The Grizzlies pull it in. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings, a selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Now, Garland. Nance outside. A second chance effort. Indeed, Drummond drops it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Well, if there's a better rebounder in the league than Drummond, tell me, because I'd like to know about it. I mean, his work on the offensive glass is huge for them.
And it's Morant missing.
Look, the more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. And finished off by Morant.
Man, he's got some hops. Morant loves to attack the rim when he gets the chance. Any chance.
Outside, Sexton. Drummond. And it's Morant with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Anderson. Dishes it to Brooks. And stolen by Sexton. Stolen by Brooks. It's 2-on-1. Over Sexton. Brooks misses. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
And Nance kicks to Garland. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Drummond always stays active around the rim. He does not need a whole lot of room to throw back some missed shots.
Morant dishes to Anderson. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. Brooks with the bucket.
Hard to ignore the mental aspect of Brooks' game. I mean, he's locked in when it matters most.
Garland the pass to Drummond. Here's Windler. In the corner, Nance with it. This one for 3. No good on the shot. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Now, here's Isaac. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. Vucevic trying to get open. That one good for 2. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Stolen by Winslow. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And finished off by Morant.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Now here's Gordon. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Morant finds Jackson. Morant outside. 4 on the shot clock. No good on the triple. Here's Orlando now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. To the inside, stolen by Jackson.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. The Grizzlies shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando. 4-point game.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
Fultz kicks to Fournier. Off target with his 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Brooks with it. Defended now by Fournier. Back to Valanciunas. The shot, no good. And Orlando will come the other way. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the 3-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop it.
Here's Winslow following the score by Aaron Gordon from 13. And again, Memphis no good. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Clock at 6. Shoots over Winslow. Fournier's shot is off.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Winslow finds Valanciunas. Morant outside. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10" frame to send it back.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Winslow. The Magic also changing it up. Ross comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz.
And this, to me, is where Aaron Gordon can excel. This guy embraces contact on the way up.
This is his first free throw of the game. So both teams making some changes here. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Right side, Jones. Here's Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Passes it to Jones. Anderson outside. Out to the right wing. Gutteridge, the pass to Clark. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Jones. Releases from 15. It gets rebounded by Ennis.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Ross dishes to Gordon. Ennis with the ball. Working on Anderson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Orlando, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for the Magic. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Ennis. Can't get it to fall. Clark inside.
This is the ridiculous wingspan of Mo Bamba. He's a problem for offensive players.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Magic lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
We've got Tyus Jones. Brandon Clark is out there with Anderson. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Carter-Williams feeling it out a bit. And there's the pass to Bamba. Now here's Ennis. And it's Melton with the rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
It's Jones on the wing. Pass to Gutteridge. Back to Jones. Feeds it to Clark. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Orlando leading. Ross kicks to Ennis. Gordon trying to break loose. And there's Ennis on the assist from Ross.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be. And Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Grizzlies making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for Aaron Gordon. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Ennis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Anderson with the ball. Isaac picks him up. Good on the shot.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And it's Carter-Williams with the ball for the Magic. Fournier gets a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Clark with a wide open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Here's Isaac. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jones, the pass to Clark. Here's Melton. He's guarded by Ross. Pass to Melton. Memphis moving it around. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
So good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize. Nicely done.
Jones in the post. Carter Williams covering. Count it. Good. Jones has got his first points of the game.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Carter Williams dishes to Vucevic. Ross on the wing. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Anderson. Brooks checked in for Milton. And it's Ja Morant in for Tyus Jones. Then for the Magic, Markelle Fultz has checked in for Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. Here's Isaac after Memphis gets the 3. He feeds it to Vucevic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Gutterich is checked in. Brooks finds Morant. And here's Valanciunas. Now here's Jackson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Baseline J on the way. Almost, but it rolls out. Magic have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And so Orlando again turning it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
For the Magic, Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Gordon comes in for Isaac, and it's James Ennison for Evan.
Oh. You got to be kidding.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Morant against Augustine. And that one drops for him.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Morant outside. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Orlando trailing here. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Brooks outside. Out to the right wing. It's Morant with the drive. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. The Grizzlies have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And as good as Morant's been, there's still plenty of upside. One of the younger players to enter the draft in 2019.
And that'll do it for the first half. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to... For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. They did... And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game that's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. They get it again. Vucevic and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And it's good for 2. Morant's got the lead up to 4 now for Memphis.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
love that Markelle Fultz has the ability to draw the defense's hand and get himself to the foul line.
Both shots good from the stripe. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Lob pass to Gordon. Stolen by Jackson. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Memphis leading. Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Well, how about Jonathan Isaac showing a desire to share the basketball? I love it.
Vucevic has gone 2 of 4 from the field.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Here's Fultz. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Kyle Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. For the tie, and it's laid in by Isaac. Isaac's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
Because of his size and speed, Jonathan Isaac can be a terror in the open floor. Go ahead and finish that, Jonathan.
Memphis moving it around. Here's Clark. Kept alive. Magic have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Oh, Vucevic in position, so they take the lead. And the Magic lead by 2.
The creative force behind these points is Terrence Ross. This guy keeps his head up, puts the pass right where it needs to be.
And Anderson kicks to Jones. The Grizzlies with another miss. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And the basket by Isaac. Isaac's got the lead up to 4 now for Orlando.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
To halt the run, Melton's shot is good. Melton's got his first bucket in this one. Magic have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. To the paint. Vucevic down low. Valanciunas is there. Vucevic to the pass to Fultz. Top of the key. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Isaac goes in. Good. Isaac's got 6 in the quarter.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Some changes for Memphis. Gutteridge is checked in, and it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. The Magic also changing it up. Bamba is checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Ennis comes in for Markelle Fultz. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. Augustine dishes to Bamba. Here's Ross. Some solid defense from Clark.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And that one's good. Morant.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
The Magic trail by 3. Now Augustine. Here's Vucevic. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Dylan Brooks comes in for Kyle Anderson. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Magic. Evan Fournier comes in for James Ennis.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
How effortless is a dunk for Aaron Gordon? He's ready for takeoff, gentlemen.
Memphis leading by 3. Morant kicks to Brooks. For the 3. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. Morant's got 24 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Winslow against Ross. And the dunk by Winslow.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man, and the ball is right there.
Augustine with the steal. Fournier with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. And the dunk by Winslow.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. Lays it up off the glass. Brooks has got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Jackson passes to Morant. Ross with the steal. Passes it to Augustine. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. For the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Terrence Ross. And it's Fultz in for Augustine. Morant drives in. Valanciunas finds Morant. Now here's Winslow. The tray. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And the basket is good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Isaac throws it down. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Now the pass to Brooks. And there's the feed to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 28 points for the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. Tries again. Outside Fournier. Fires the three. And Valanciunas pulls it down. And here are the Grizzlies now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Brooks outside. Valanciunas dishes to Morant. He kicks it to Jackson. Pass to Winslow. Just 3 to shoot. Over Fultz. And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Fultz. That shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Valanciunas. Brooks from outside. The offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Fultz. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Grizzlies.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
I think what we're seeing from Evan Fournier is this guy is a terrific young player who's willing to do a little bit of everything.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Carter Williams, the pass to Aminu. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Jones. Kicks to Jang from 13, and he gets it to go.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Up top, Carter Williams. Here's the lob to the hoop. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Jones kicks to Allen. Off the mark. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater. Up next, welcome to 2K Sports for another. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday combined at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Now here's Morant. His three-pointers off the mark. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Ball's running. Here's Favors. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Memphis.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
And a wide-open look for Valanciunas. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Memphis moving it around. Jackson finds Morant. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Holiday did a great job there, realizing they had an opportunity in transition, taking advantage of the numbers. Those are the kind of situations where they thrive.
Now here's Morant. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Taken away by Holiday. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Williamson.
Quick, active hands. Holiday knows a thing or two about collecting some steals.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Here's Morant. The Pelicans make their last shot. Jackson kicks to Morant. They need this, and the layup is good.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Outside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. Winslow finds Brooks. And here's Valanciunas. Basket good.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Now here's Ball. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And that one's good. Brooks.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Ball, and it goes down 2 points. Ball's got 6.
It was so hard to knock Lonzo Ball off his center of gravity. That time, a good job of keeping his composure around the challenge.
Now here's Valanciunas. Shot from the wing. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Favors. And the rejection by Jackson. Memphis has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Brooks against Ingram. Jackson passes to Brooks. Memphis the rebound. The floater. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. New Orleans in the lead. Floats it up for Williamson. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Just 3 on the clock.
And that is quintessential team basketball. Winslow recognizing one of his guys was wide open.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got Jackson Hayes. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. And it's Melly in at power forward. Here's Clark. No good off the back of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
For New Orleans, they have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Clark right side. Anderson finds Clark. Outside, Jones. Buries it from three-point range.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here's Jackson. Outside for Redick. Pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Clark, the pass to Jones. Back to Clark. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Pelicans shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it hard. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Jones. Anderson kicks to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. And Okafor with the block. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. A nice shot by Anderson.
Anderson has those long strides anytime he's in the open court. A difficult player to guard when he's going to the rack.
Now here's Jackson. It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Melton. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Melton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies. The Pelicans have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Clark. Shot from 12. It's Clark with the rebound. And so it's Memphis with it. Jones kicks to Anderson. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Jones for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback. And now a 4-point Grizzly lead.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Here's Hart. Okafor inside. He's covered by Clark. And that one drops.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Jones for three. Again, the miss by Jones.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Morant. 1:14 left in the first half of the game. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jaren Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. And it's Justin Winslow in for Anderson. New Orleans also making some changes. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
The pass to Jackson. There's the dish to Winslow. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot goes in. Morant's got 6.
So tough to guard. When Morant is rising and firing like that, basically impossible to stop.
Now here's Ball. Oh, wow!
And the bench going wild as Lonzo goes up and over.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. One-on-one here. Here's Holiday. Another one falls for New Orleans. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Passes it to Morant. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Williamson right side. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. From deep three-point range. No good on the last second attempt there. So that'll be it.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6. And that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And it's Morant missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Here's Holiday. And the rejection by Jackson. Inside. Valanciunas dishes to Brooks. Morant, the bounce pass. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. New Orleans leading by 4. And it's Ball penetrating. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal. Well, you got to slow him down. If he gets ahead of speed like that and measures those steps, Lonzo's going to throw it down.
Winslow, the pass to Brooks. Second shot opportunity. Morant with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Morant's got 9 points.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backcourt.
Favors attacking. Back to Holiday. Floats one up. Favors. And there's Favors putting it right back in.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Brooks kicks to Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Jackson dishes to Brooks. The three from Morant. Derek Favors with the rebound. Favors has got 7 rebounds in the game.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Now here is Holiday. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Morant passes to Brooks. Back to Morant. Morant with another miss.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball following the shot by Drew Holiday. Brooks dishes to Morant. Pass to Winslow to the inside. Out to Morant. Drills the three-pointer. 12 points for him. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. On the wing, Holiday. There's the feed to Favors. And that one, good. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard in a great feel for when guys are open.
And that one's good, Morant.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now here is Holiday. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And there's a minute 45 left in the third.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Okafor missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. That's tipped.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. And he's good on the three ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now here's Okafor. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. And Redick kicks to Jackson. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 4-point Pelican lead.
You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Jones finds Anderson for three. Again, the miss by Jones. Hayes up top. He's covered by Anderson. Here's Jackson. Some solid defense from Clark. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They're back, Ball and Reddick. Then there's Hayes, and it's Melly in at the four-man position. And here's Reddick after Brandon Clark getting his shot to go from deep. And Hayes kicks to Reddick. A beautiful reverse layup. Reddick's got his first basket.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Reddick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Memphis moving it around. No good from Clark.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Outside for Reddick. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Well, Reddick used properly can be lethal for your offense. You just can't afford to fall asleep on him.
Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And it's Morant missing. Pelicans leading by 5. It's Reddick on the wing. Back to Favors. Left side, Reddick. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
J.J. doing a great job of selling the pump fake there. People always worried about him getting that shot off quickly.
Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. And both free throws good for Reddick.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. There's the pass to Winslow. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And the potential of Morant is sky high. A dynamic guard. He plays with a Russell Westbrook type edge and intense on both ends.
Drew Holiday is checked in for J.J. Reddick. Now here's Brooks. There's the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Favors got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Williamson. Grizzlies with the rebound. Passes it to Valanciunas. The 3 from Morant gets the three-pointer to fall. Morant's got 19 points.
And he's caught fire from long range here in the second half.
Ball, the pass to Favors. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. From deep, Brooks. But they'll get another chance.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Pass to Valanciunas. Morant outside. Pass to Winslow. And it's Brooks in the corner. To the wing right side. Now here's Morant for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Pelicans leading by 5. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Ball kicks to Holiday. Here's Favors. Banked in off the glass. Favors has got the lead up to 7 now for the Pelicans.
Such determination on the glass. And not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. a dunk by Williamson.
Again, just watching Zion's leaping ability, gets over the defense and easily finds the rim.
Morant passes to Winslow. Brooks from outside. Tips it up. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Now here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
I think this is what the coaches are clamoring for from Lonzo Ball. Don't settle for too many jump shots, and if you attack, go in there to make a play.
Now here's Morant for three. Drills it from outside. Morant's got 16 here in the second half.
And going back to college, Morant made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Ball against Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he did so.
And Memphis making a change here. Clark's checked in, and the Pelicans also making a change. Redick is checked in. And the pass to Morant. He kicks it to Clark. Fires from deep. And it's Williamson with the rebound. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Ingram on the wing. Clock at 6. And good. We got the English that time as it falls. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They came in here and took care of David. Thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot.
With unparalleled power and athleticism, Drummond makes dunking look so easy.
Morant finds Brooks. Morant with it, releases. Rebound Love.
A golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Here's Morant. Pass to Winslow. Back to Morant. Left side Jackson. Off the left rim and out.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count him.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Morant passes to Jackson. Morant with a wide open look. Memphis the rebound. The 3. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
As Morant gains consistency from range, he becomes that much more dynamic, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Sexton. Nice D from Brooks.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
The shot, no good. Good D from Love. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Sexton slams it in.
You got to respect Love's ability to make that pass. I mean, a sensational look from the big fella.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Free throw good, Sexton. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Back to Brooks. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
That's what a point guard with length gives you. I mean, Morant is built perfectly for the modern game.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, and both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
Pass to Valanciunas. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Morant. It's good. This game is all even. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
Has closer in, Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the team.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Jackson finds Brooks. Now Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
And finished off by Morant.
Man, he takes off like a rocket. I mean, there's a suddenness to Morant's game that most athletes don't have.
Here's Drummond. Oh!
The exceptional athleticism of Drummond on full display tonight. Just an unreal athlete.
The 3 from Morant. Passes to Winslow. Morant trying. Oh, that was something else.
Are you for real? Morant way up. That move was fire.
Here's Sexton in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Brooks kicks to Morant. And the rejection by Love.
Oh, it's great seeing Love take his defense seriously. He definitely has the length to swat that one away.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And finished off by Morant.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
It's Morant with the drive. And they get it back. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Drummond. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Wow, you really admire the energetic nature of Drummond, sprinting down the floor as fast as he can to just try to finish off that opportunity right there.
To the paint. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Ja Morant has been leading the charge. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Brandon Clark. Kyle Anderson is out there with Morant. And it's Gutterich in at the small forward position. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Porter. Clark, the pass to Melton. Now here's Morant. D right on him.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Windler. And he jams it with authority.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's Clark, and Thompson sends it back.
Now, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
Jones checked in for Memphis. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. The pass to Gutterich. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Nance.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
2 shots.
And so Jones nails both of them. The Cavaliers trail by 6. That's good from Porter on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Nance against Anderson. Stolen by Anderson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Here's Melton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Got a hand on it.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
On the basket by Jones.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Kicks to Nance. Stolen. Jones in the post. Memphis moving that ball around. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
That one drops for him. Porter's got 6 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And that one goes out of bounds. That's touched by Porter.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. Clock is at 3. Count that one. Brooks has got his first points in this one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Sexton. He has 7. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Winslow kicks to Morant. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Love, and Love throws it down.
Okay, let them keep going ahead and allowing Love to get that close to the basket. He's going to keep dunking on them, dunking on them, dunking on them. Just go ahead.
On the wing, Porter. Sexton finds Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
And Brooks gets it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Sexton dishes to Drummond. Pass to Osman. Back to Drummond. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, you love seeing Valanciunas spike it back. When he's active on this end, it makes a difference.
Here's Brooks. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, what needs to happen in the third quarter to get this?
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Bernie, it was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He ended up with 19 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass.
And
if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. Outside, Sexton. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. And it's Drummond missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. There's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Sexton. Can't cash in from close range.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout. It's just to try to settle things down.
Here's Morant. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and it's Morant missing. Pass to Garland. Back to Osman. Shoots over Winslow. Got a piece of it.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Morant with it. Guarded now by Sexton. It's good.
Well, it's been all about Ja tonight. I mean, he can score in many different ways.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Sexton's shot is good.
They needed that one. Maybe they'll get it going after 4 straight misses to start the half.
And here's Morant. He's got 21. Back to Brooks. Jacks up a 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing here by 8.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? Love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Back to Morant. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and they're able to recover. Misses the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Winslow.
Oh, man, fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
Here's Morant. And the rejection by Love.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Tipped away. Morant finds Valanciunas. Brooks against Sexton. Now Cleveland moving it up for the tie. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in. Here's Clark. Makes it off the glass. Clark's got 7.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
No, it would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. Got to keep the pressure on.
Here's Morant. The putback and staying with the play, Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebounder. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Deflects the pass. Morant with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Morant with the ball. Nice D from Sexton.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And Sexton slams it in.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
Morant with it. Garland picks him up. Clark kicks to Anderson. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 23.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Garland. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Brandon Clark. For Cleveland, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Some changes for Memphis. DeAnthony Melton. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. And then for Cleveland, Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Sexton. Outside, Jones. Shoots over Garland. Jones, no luck. Porter looking it over. Here's Windler. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Oh, yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Kyle Anderson is out there with Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Clark, the pass to Gutteridge. Feeds it to Clark. And good that time. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Melton, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. That's good from Porter on the assist by Nance.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Garland up and in on the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Here's Melton, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Osman's checked in, and we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Porter with it. He's picked up by Brooks.
And here we go, guys. This possession could make or break them right here.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Jackson passes to Brooks. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. They get it back. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Brooks dishes to Winslow. Back to Brooks. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. And that one's good. Osman.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The drive by Brooks. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
You have to respect the initiative. I mean, Brooks wanting to make something happen. I mean, enforcing the D's hand.
He hits the first, and that gives them the lead. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Milton. Then for the Cavaliers, Andre Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Love comes in for Nance, and it's Sexton in for Porter.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Down low, here's Drummond. Pass to Osman. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
This is what you want from your leader. No moment is too big for Morant.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Morant with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Brooks with no one around. From outside, off the mark. Cavaliers trailing. One-on-one here. Now, here's Garland. Not a lot of room. The pass to Love. Outside, Sexton. 4 on the clock. In the corner, Drummond with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Morant. He's off on that one. Good D by Drummond. And so here's Cleveland. A 2-point game. Here's Love. Here's Osman. Trying to get open is Brooks. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They've led by as much as 10. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And one of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft, Morant, wise beyond his years. Those are big. I mean, turns into a 2-possession game.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Oh, you got to just have a sense of calm at the line. He has it here. And he just put the game to bed.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. Jones, that's for 2. And so the Grizzlies take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early.